I'm Richard Hatt and I'm here for Beyond the Fairways to talk about some training aids today that can help improve your game, reduce your handicap and get much more enjoyment out of playing golf. When you're having a golf lesson, there's always going to be a need to change. The pro's going to want you to try certain moves or certain changes which feel uncomfortable. Why the pro's standing there teaching you? Often that really helps because he stays focused on what you're meant to do. But when you go to the practice range to practice, sometimes it's not that easy to get the feel back of what you want to do. With these swing training aids that we've got here today, we think we can give you some help to improve your game. On plane. You've heard about that term before. It's not that easy to stay on plane, but we do need to be on plane to hit a ball straight. Today I'm going to road test the Slice Eliminator from SKLZ. With the Slice Eliminator, what it's going to show me is that when I get to the top of the backswing, if I come over the top or outside the line on the downswing, I will hit this cushion. As I hit the cushion, it will move the unit around and I will get feedback that I'm still on the outside coming down. What I should be able to do when I'm swinging a golf club, I should be able to have the club swing back up to the top of the swing and come down the plane, staying on plane to return the club back to where I started. The Slice Eliminator has a couple of more options that you can use it for. By taking one arm off and turning it around to the side, I can use this to place against my leg. This allows me when I swing back to make sure that I don't have any sways and move sideways in my golf swing. The Slice Eliminator can also be used to check my backswing and downswing. By placing it on an angle in line with my shaft, I can make a backswing. If I take the club too far inside, I will hit it on the backswing. If I brought the club too far down on the inside, I would hit it on the downswing. By setting it up and getting it on the same angle as my shaft, I should be able to swing back and through, not touching it, and that's giving me good feedback that I'm keeping the club on plane, not only on the backswing, but also on the downswing for a nice straight shot. Alignment, one of the hardest things to get right in golf. When you're practicing, it's not that easy to know when you're aligning straight unless you're going to employ someone to stand behind you for hour after hour to watch where you're going. I'm here today to road test the Practice Pod from SKLZ. Great alignment tool to help you get a much better alignment and hit the ball straighter. First thing I do is I put it on the ground, and there's a couple of rods that we've got. The first rod, or this longest rod here, is for my alignment. I would line this up at the target that I'm hitting at. What I do have another rod coming off the length here, which gives me ball position. Tells me whether my ball's too far forward or too far back. It allows me to get that right position. One thing that the Practice Pod really does, besides normal alignment sticks, is they've put a mirror down on the ground here. When I take my setup and when I look down, I can see whether my shoulders are open or closed to the line that I have on the ground with the long stick. This is a great invention so that I can really get some instant feedback. The other thing that I think the Practice Pod has done a great job of is they've also got you to put a stick in here in the white color that I can maneuver if I'm trying to practice hitting a draw shot. You can see I've turned this white stick around so that when I swing, I got the feeling that I'm traveling along the white stick to hit the draw, to hit from an inside out swing. What I can do now is change the stick around, move it to a outside in, so when I look down at this shot, I can see that I'm going to follow the white stick coming from the outside in, producing a fade. So if I'm on the practice fairway, I can practice my straight shots, I can practice my right to left draw shots and my left to right fade shots, but also always making sure that I am square to the ball by looking down over the mirror, by looking at the line running along the ground, and also checking my alignment. Today we're going to road test the gyro swing from SKLZ Golf. Inside this club head is a gyro that spins at 20,000 RPM. What it's designed to do is once it gets started, it helps you keep the club on plane and really starts to show you and makes you feel when the club isn't swinging on the correct plane. It's a great tool for feeling the backswing, but also a great ability to feel the release of the hands as you start to come down. To activate the gyro swing, I simply start to wind the knob at the top end. It's battery operated And as I wind it, the gyro inside starts to pick up speed and will get to its full potential at 20,000 RPM. So, being slightly shorter than normal, it's a great tool to use inside, but you can also use it on the range. We don't hit golf balls with it, but once the gyro is at full speed, I can start to swing. As I start to make a backswing, I can feel that the gyro is pulling the club around to the correct plane on the backswing. As I start to swing through, I can feel the gyro wanting my arms to rotate over, which is what we need in a golf swing to get the club face to come back to the right spot. So if I started to move this golf club in the wrong direction, I can feel the gyro starting to pull me offline. The gyro allows me to get the club on the perfect plane, thus getting the muscle memory to start to swing the club back and through. With a bit of practice at home with this before you get to the practice tee, it's going to be a great tool to get the muscle memory back and forth and really start to develop those golf muscles that keep the club travelling back and through.